Hillary Clinton, in a hypothetical fiery interview, allegedly labeled Elon Musk a corporate crook, igniting waves of controversy across political and tech circles. Clinton reportedly accused Musk of using his corporate empire to manipulate economies and evade responsibilities under the guise of innovation. She claimed his ventures prioritize profit over societal benefit, branding him as emblematic of unchecked corporate greed. Musk, unsurprisingly, didn't take this quietly, firing back on social media with a scathing post calling Clinton's comments a desperate ploy for relevance. The heated exchange dominated headlines, fueling speculation about a deeper clash between political power and technological influence. Observers speculated whether Clinton's remarks were rooted in concerns over Musk's increasing influence or were part of a broader critique of Silicon Valley's growing entanglement with politics. Social media erupted, with supporters on both sides trading barbs, while analysts pondered if this public feud signaled a brewing political tech war. Hillary Clinton's remarks during the interview sent immediate shockwaves across the nation. Elon Musk is the ultimate corporate crook, Clinton said, her tone sharp and unwavering. He manipulates markets, exploits workers, and hides behind the facade of being a tech visionary. It's time we called him out for what he really is. Musk responded within minutes of the interview airing, tweeting, "Hillary throwing insults from the sidelines? Sad. Maybe focus on your failed campaigns instead of attacking people building the future." His tweet instantly went viral, garnering millions of likes and retweets within hours. The clash quickly became the top story across major news networks. Pundits debated whether Clinton's comments were a genuine critique of Musk's influence or an attempt to remain relevant in a political world increasingly dominated by figures like Musk. Supporters of Clinton rallied behind her words, with many citing concerns over Musk's growing power and lack of accountability. "Finally, someone is standing up to these billionaires who think they're above the law," one commentator said. Clinton is saying what so many Americans are thinking. Musk supporters, on the other hand, dismissed Clinton's remarks as baseless and hypocritical. Hillary Clinton calling anyone a crook is the definition of irony, one Musk fan tweeted. Elon Musk is revolutionizing the world while she's stuck in the past. The feud reignited debates about the role of billionaires in politics and society. Critics of Musk argued that his ventures often blur the lines between private and public interests, while his supporters praised him as a disruptor challenging outdated systems. Political analysts speculated on Clinton's motivations, with some suggesting she was positioning herself as a champion of progressive causes. Others argued that her comments reflected a broader frustration within the Democratic Party over the unchecked power of tech moguls like Musk. The controversy spilled into Congress, with lawmakers weighing in on the Clinton-Musk feud. Progressive leaders echoed Clinton's critique, calling for stricter regulations on tech companies, while Republicans defended Musk as a symbol of free enterprise and innovation. Social media platforms became battlegrounds for the feud, with hashtags like #Clinton vs. Musk, #Corporate Crook, and #Tech vs. Politics trending for days. Memes flooded the internet, with some depicting Clinton as a crusader against corporate greed and others mocking her for attacking Musk. In a surprise move, Musk appeared on a popular podcast to address the controversy directly. "Look, Hillary's entitled to her opinion," Musk said, his tone calm but defiant. "But calling me a crook? That's laughable. If pushing humanity forward makes me a crook, then I'll wear that badge proudly." The podcast episode quickly climbed to the top of the charts, sparking even more debate. Supporters praised Musk's composure and his ability to articulate his vision, while critics accused him of deflecting from legitimate concerns about his business practices. As the feud escalated, Clinton doubled down on her remarks during a town hall event. "This isn't just about Elon Musk," she said. "It's about holding all billionaires accountable. No one should be above the law, no matter how many rockets they launch." Musk responded with another viral tweet, writing, "Funny how billionaires who donate to her campaigns are fine, but the ones who build reusable rockets and electric cars are crooks. Makes you think." The clash drew international attention, with foreign leaders and media outlets weighing in. Some praised Clinton for taking a stand against corporate power, while others criticized her comments as divisive and counterproductive. Back home, the feud sparked protests and rallies. In Silicon Valley, Musk supporters held signs reading "Innovation over politics" and "Let Elon lead," while progressive groups staged demonstrations calling for increased corporate oversight. The feud also reignited debates about wealth inequality and the role of tech billionaires in shaping public policy. "This isn't just about Clinton and Musk," one economist said. "It's about the broader question of who holds power in America." Late-night comedians turned the feud into comedic gold, with skits imagining Clinton and Musk facing off in a courtroom or competing in a televised debate. One popular bit featured a mock negotiation over whether Clinton could borrow a Tesla for her next campaign. Despite the humor, the stakes of the feud were serious. Clinton's comments highlighted growing concerns about the influence of billionaires, while Musk's responses underscored his ability to shape public opinion through his massive online following. As the drama unfolded, both Clinton and Musk saw surges in their approval ratings among their respective bases. Clinton's progressive supporters praised her boldness, while Musk's fans rallied around him as a symbol of anti-establishment defiance. The feud also raised questions about the future of Democratic leadership. Some saw Clinton's comments as an attempt to reclaim her position as a leading voice in the party, while others viewed them as a sign of a party struggling to define its identity. Musk, meanwhile, continued to leverage his platforms to push his narrative. In a series of tweets, he outlined his vision for a tech-driven future, framing Clinton's critique as a relic of outdated thinking. "The future doesn't wait for politicians," he wrote. "It's built by those who dare to dream." The feud culminated in a dramatic live debate proposal from Musk. "Let's settle this once and for all," he tweeted. "A live debate on innovation, policy, and the future of humanity. I'll even let Hillary pick the moderator." Clinton, in a calculated move, responded with a sharp retort during an interview. "Debates are for leaders, not for billionaires who think they're untouchable," she said. "But if Elon wants to talk about accountability, I'm ready any time." The nation watched as the feud played out, with every development dissected by media outlets and social media users alike. Whether the Clinton-Musk clash would lead to meaningful discussions about corporate power and accountability or simply serve as another chapter in America's culture wars remained to be seen. As the feud between Hillary Clinton and Elon Musk continued to dominate headlines, political strategists on both sides began to weigh the broader implications. Clinton's camp saw the controversy as an opportunity to reassert her presence on the political stage, framing her as a defender of fairness and democracy. Musk's team, however, capitalized on the narrative that he was an underdog being attacked by the establishment. In the days following the initial remarks, Clinton's allies rallied around her, amplifying her accusations. Several Democratic lawmakers called for investigations into Musk's business practices, including his labor policies and use of government subsidies. "This isn't just about Hillary's comments," one senator said. "It's about holding powerful billionaires accountable for their actions." Musk fired back with a series of tweets that further inflamed the situation. "If they spent half as much time solving real problems as they do attacking me, we'd already be on Mars," he wrote. The tweet was liked over 10 million times within hours, with his followers hailing it as a mic drop moment. Meanwhile, progressive leaders within the Democratic Party began to distance themselves from Clinton's remarks. Some expressed concerns that her focus on Musk could alienate younger voters who admired his innovation and vision. "We need to critique systems, not individuals," one prominent progressive said. "This shouldn't become a personal vendetta." The corporate world also weighed in, with some CEOs expressing solidarity with Musk. Tech leaders framed Clinton's remarks as an attack on innovation, while others used the moment to call for clearer regulations to prevent political clashes with the private sector. The media frenzy showed no signs of slowing down. News outlets featured wall-to-wall coverage of the feud, with each new statement or tweet treated as breaking news. Pundits debated the cultural significance of the clash, with one describing it as the ultimate showdown between old-school politics and the new Silicon Valley ethos. Public opinion polls showed a divided nation. Among Democrats, Clinton's approval rating surged, especially among older and more traditional voters. However, Musk's popularity soared among younger voters, independents, and those skeptical of government intervention. The feud took an unexpected turn when Musk announced he would host a live event titled "The Future of Accountability," where he promised to unveil a plan for tech-driven government transparency. Critics dismissed it as a publicity stunt, but Musk supporters eagerly awaited the announcement. Clinton responded by scheduling a televised town hall on wealth inequality, framing it as a direct counter to Musk's event. Her opening remarks addressed the feud head-on. "This isn't about one man. It's about a system that allows billionaires to play by different rules than the rest of us." The back and forth sparked a broader conversation about the role of billionaires in shaping public policy. Activists on both sides of the debate organized rallies and protests, with Musk supporters calling for a future-first approach and Clinton's backers demanding stricter corporate accountability. As the feud escalated, Musk's companies became a focal point of scrutiny. Investigative reports delved into Tesla's labor practices, SpaceX's government contracts, and the environmental impact of Musk's ventures. Musk dismissed the reports as politically motivated, tweeting, "They're coming for me because they fear progress." Clinton, however, seized on the reports as evidence of her accusations. During a fiery speech at a rally, she declared, "This is exactly what I've been warning about. Billionaires like Elon Musk have too much power and too little oversight." The rhetoric on both sides became increasingly personal. Musk quipped during an interview that Hillary's understanding of innovation is about as outdated as her email server, while Clinton countered in a press release, "Elon Musk can tweet all he wants, but facts are facts." The feud also reignited debates within the Democratic Party about its relationship with Silicon Valley. Some argued that the party needed to embrace tech leaders as allies in the fight against climate change and economic inequality, while others pushed for a tougher stance on corporate power. Amid the chaos, independent political figures sought to capitalize on the feud. Andrew Yang, known for his focus on tech-driven solutions, called for a balanced approach. "We need innovation, but we also need accountability," he said during a podcast. This feud is a distraction from the real issues. The international response to the feud was mixed. Some foreign leaders praised Clinton for taking a stand against corporate influence, while others warned that the feud could undermine global confidence in U.S. leadership. Musk's global fanbase, meanwhile, rallied to his defense, with hashtags like #ElonForPresident trending internationally. The cultural impact of the feud was undeniable. Late-night talk shows dedicated entire segments to the drama, and memes flooded social media. One viral image depicted Musk launching rockets labeled "Truth" at Clinton, who was holding an umbrella labeled "Politics." Behind the scenes, advisors for both Clinton and Musk reportedly urged their respective leaders to tone down the rhetoric. However, both figures seemed to thrive on the attention, using the feud to energize their bases and amplify their messages. The feud culminated in a dramatic moment when Musk announced he would donate $1 billion to a new initiative aimed at improving government transparency through technology. Critics questioned his motives, but his supporters hailed it as proof of his commitment to progress. Clinton responded with her own bold proposal, a plan to introduce new taxes on billionaires to fund public education and healthcare. "If billionaires like Elon Musk can afford to launch rockets, they can afford to invest in the American people," she said during a press conference. The political landscape shifted as the feud dragged on. Some voters began to question whether the focus on the Clinton-Musk clash was overshadowing more pressing issues like inflation, healthcare, and climate change. Despite the growing criticism, the feud continued to dominate headlines, with analysts predicting it could have long-term implications for American politics. "This isn't just a clash of personalities," one commentator said. "It's a battle for the soul of the country." In the end, the Clinton-Musk feud became a defining moment in the intersection of politics and technology. Whether it led to meaningful change or simply highlighted the challenges of navigating a rapidly evolving world remained to be seen.